Naomba tutulie tafadhali, ili tuwe tayari kumpokea mgeni wa heshima anapoingia. Kindly let's take our seats, let's settle down as we prepare to receive our guest of honor, His Excellency the President. Let us all rise. His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya now joins us. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Rais. Karibu. Alaikum salam. Karibu sana Your Excellency. Mheshimiwa Rais, tunaweza tukaketi. We may all take our seats kindly.
It was presented to you, as I said. Your Excellency, the task force has completed its work in November last year, and its report with a blueprint and master plan was endorsed by the community, which supported the initiative for the redevelopment of the 200 acres of Nubian land for better housing development. This report is due for presentation to the appointing authority. However, there have been some legal hurdles, which I know you're aware, and the Muslim leadership are working to address these issues to enable the committee to move forward on this project. On the matter of the recognition, the Muslim leadership appreciates the pledge you gave again last year to give them due recognition. The leadership is taking the initiative with the Nubian community countrywide, where they will engage the government to have the process of finalizing and formalizing to facilitate your presidential assent so that they are recognized as a tribe in Kenya. Again, Your Excellency, I wish to reiterate our appreciation to the stoppage of extrajudicial killings in this country. Allow me, Your Excellency, to draw your attention on the pending issue of the Waqf Commission. In July last year, the Attorney General appointed members of the selection panel, whose mandate is to nominate members of the Commission. 5 eminent personalities from the community were appointed to kickstart the process. However, Your Excellency, more than 8 months down the line, there has been silence from the Office of the Attorney General on the roadmap for the committee. The Waqf is an important matter for Muslims, and we were optimistic that by now the commission would be in place after the selection committee has undertaken its role. We appeal to you again to prevail on the Attorney General to put in motion and fast-track the work of the selection committee to start off its work of identifying the commissioners to steer the Waqf Commission on its new mandate. We commend the government. My brother has talked about passports. We commend you and your government for the decision to reopen the passport office in Garissa after Eid al-Fitr. For many years, residents of Garissa and the wider northeastern region have had to take cumbersome journeys, traveling hundreds of kilometers to Nairobi in the tedious search for these important travel documents. We are also aware that a policy decision will soon be announced on the provision of national IDs and passports to residents of northeastern region. Residents of the region and Muslims from other parts of the country, as you are aware, have been experiencing bottlenecks on the acquisition of IDs and passports. While these documents are a constitutional right for all Kenyans, for Muslims, they remain largely a luxury due to the rigorous process in obtaining them. During the last iftar dinner last year, here at Statehouse, you made it clear that all Kenyans applying for national IDs will be subjected to the same policy, regardless of their faith or background. Mr. President, as it is evident here in this gathering, Muslims hail from all parts of the country, and in all these areas, the same cries of discrimination continue to be heard from ID and passport applicants. We again implore you to see to it that Muslims across the breadth of this country go through the same procedures like other Kenyans and are not discriminated against. Your Excellency, on the matter of Muslim students, we again implore your intervention on the deliberate policy of discrimination imposed on Muslim students in many educational establishments, specifically in public schools. While the Constitution is clear on the freedom of worship for all Kenyans, it is a different case in many schools where Muslim students are denied a place of worship, are forced to attend religious services of other faiths, and for our girls, outrightly denied their right to wear the hijab. The Education Ministry is fully aware of this problem, and while it has issued several circulars to schools to end this practice, we need them to be more forceful to ensure that this is implemented. Lastly, Your Excellency, drugs are devastating our youth at the coast. The situation is reaching unbearable levels, and it is painful to see thousands of young men and women fall into addiction. They have lost their productive lives and are only staring at a bleak future. In other parts of the country, as we are aware, a robust approach has been undertaken to tame the alcoholic addiction. We would also like to see the same tough and uncompromising approach being taken at the cost against non-drug barons who continue to comfortably live at large, plying with their illegal trade, decimating their lives of our youth. As we end the holy month, we pray to the Almighty to guide you, Your Excellency, in your service to the nation, and grant you wisdom and understanding to lead the country the right direction. We beseech the Creator to bestow on you the ability and insight to ensure that peace, unity, harmony continue to prevail in this country. Last but not least, Your Excellency, I extend to you an open invitation on behalf of the leaders of Jamia to come and visit the largest mosque in East Africa that is present in your country. Thank you very much. May Allah bless us all and bless Kenya.
Thank you, our leaders. I think they have spoken for the community, for the Muslim community, the issues that were pertinent.